Hi, I'm Terry with Beautiful Creative You, and today we're going to do a comparison of Midjourney to other AI image generators so that you can see why I prefer it and why it is my image generator of choice. You can make up your own mind, use what works best for you. Let's get started. All right, so first we're going to go to Creative Fabrica and use their Spark. So it's creativefabrica.com is the website. I'll put links in the notes down below and on the blog post. And then you just click on Spark. When you click on Spark, you then click Create Art, and it takes you to their image generator. So I have a handful of prompts ready to go. Today, we're going to focus on prompts, just demonstrating prompts that could be used in your business for marketing or for growing your business in any way. These translate certainly to personal uses. So whatever you're looking for to create images, this will apply. But these are the images we're going to use today. The first one is just creating a social media graphic. Now, today I thought we'd have some fun because apparently today is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. So let's make ourselves a grilled cheese sandwich. All right, here we go. Design an attention-grabbing graphic for a social media post on National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. We click Ignite over here. It's that simple. We put our request in, and let's see what we're going to get back out after we hit Ignite. It's working on it. I think I actually hit it twice, so we might get more than we were bargaining for. Use up points we didn't need to. Now, I have noticed usually with a generator, it creates 4 images. The last several times I've used Spark, it's only been creating 2. The other 2 have not been able to generate. I don't know why. So I did hit that twice. So we actually still have 4 to choose from. Well, I don't know what natural change days, whatever, if it's another language or a new language. A lot of times text on these images is not a great option. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I prefer to make my image, take it into Canva or into Affinity and fix it. So here we got, that's a reasonable grilled cheese image. I mean, that's pretty much looks like a grilled cheese sandwich to me. This looks like a mess. This looks like a mess. So you got a couple options. They're not exactly exciting. I don't know that I would use these on my social media to talk about grilled cheese sandwich day, but to each his own. So let's move along, and we're going to go over to Adobe Firefly. Now, on Adobe Firefly, couple of things, it actually has historically, I've been turning out some pretty decent images with it. The challenge is that in the free version, you are not able to, in fact, I don't even know if they do not store your images. So when you make the image, you download it or you lose it as far as I can tell. In any event, let's do the next one. We'll put our grilled cheese sandwich prompt in there and hit generate, and let's see what Adobe Firefly comes up with. Okay, well, oh no, it's not going to make me log in to do it. They're just going to get to work. That's good. It's thinking about it. It'll be here soon. All right. Now, image-wise, that's certainly a lot more palatable, a lot more interesting of an image. These are not too bad. These are some nice looking sandwiches. And again, here you could edit the text out since the text is not great and it's nonsensical. So that you could edit out or just go with one of the images that doesn't have text. Again, you just take them into Canva. Oh, I guess that does have text now that I look closer at it. They all have text on them. But again, edit it out and you could be good to go. You could make something like this work. All right, now let's take the same one into Midjourney. With Midjourney, if you might remember, you have to put in a / imagine. So the prompt comes up, and now I can paste that same prompt in here. And let's see what Midjourney comes up with. It does take a few seconds. Here we go. Thinking social media post, graphic, that's what we asked for. So these are not real looking sandwiches or realistic sandwiches. They are more fun, which to me for a social media post makes more sense. Kind of like this top one right here. And that one's not bad at all either. This one, yeah, that one actually is kind of tasty. So I probably would take this one. So what I would do next is I would upscale that one. And then I would export it and put it into a graphic using Canva and put it up on social media. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's move on to our next prompt that we're going to use. And the next one, we're going to create an image visualizing serene yoga poses in natural settings, promoting mental health and physical well-being. Sounds like a beautiful image. Let's find out. All right, again, we've got the first two not doing anything. And that's just kind of a pretty simple, serene image that doesn't, it just gives the idea without stating too much information. Again, you'll see the problem here is every now and then we have spare arms or spare limbs. So let's go on to Adobe Firefly and see what we can get there. All right, we're gonna go in and put a new prompt in. And generate it. Always fun when you're waiting to see what you're going to get. All right, well, so better. You know, I really do like the graphic that the other one gave us. The actual pictures were not so, the actual picture was not so good. You'll see here how the feet are doing a little odd things. That one's not too bad, although I would go in and look and see how the feet look. Well, here, we'll go back through them this way. I don't know if you're seeing the rate this result, but we can't see the feet, which is the important part. So I would take it out into another. This one is absolutely out. That's just creepy. I would export it, see what I could do with it, because either of those could work. I'm not a big fan of these two, but either of these could possibly work if we looked at them closer. Let's go to Midjourney and see what Midjourney is going to provide us with. Oh, these are pretty nice, I think, till we get in and look at them more closely. Let's take a look. All right, so that's a little odd and a little hard to follow. This one, not too bad. Do you wonder how she's sitting on the water? Well, and that one's really pretty. So those could be work. Those could work. Let's try, any of either of these two could work. We'll keep our order going. Let's go back to Spark and generate. Our next one is a mock-up empty blank poster frame sitting on a shelf in a child's room, shabby chic style. That's hard to say. Shabby chic style. All right. No testing for articulation, please. All right, hit ignite, and here we go. All right. One done. I got another done. All right, so let's open those. Well, that one would be great. If you're wanting to sell the poster, you really don't want to cut off the top part of the poster. So there's that. This one, yeah, we got exactly what we wanted to, but really can't tell what it is. It's a little vague there because of the cutting off of the stuffed animal. Let's go to Adobe Firefly. Paste in our same image, same prompt, hit generate. All right. Let's just go through them here. Interesting. A lot of lights in that room, so would probably not be totally realistic, but it certainly got some pictures. This one's cute. I like this one. I would go and check to see what all these little things are that are floating around in the room, because people do that, and you just sometimes things can get stuck in images. You want to know what's there. That one's not bad. I like that one. Although really that looks more like it ought to be a mirror over the dresser, and not sure why this person has this interesting stack of pillows in their room. They can be fun. Images can be so much fun. All right. So not horrible, but I would not be quite as satisfied, and that would not be quite what I was looking for if I were creating an image for a mock-up of a poster for child's art, room art. Let's see what Midjourney is going to do. All right, here we go. So far, they feel like they're more what I was thinking in terms of with that prompt. That's a little odd. That's cute. The layout's cute. I love it. Oh, I looked like Bunny was standing on his head for me for a second. Sorry about that. So, like this one isn't too this one could probably work. This one could work, although this bunny needs a little bit of work. And that one could absolutely work probably as is. And you just take it in then into one of your program, your image editor to put in what the image that you're wanting to mock up. You can take it in. I'll have a lesson at some point here on how to convert this so that you can make it a frame to put a picture into. Doing it in Canva is pretty easy. You probably may already know how to do that. But anyway, those are a few more, and I think that's, that's a fair rendition. So let's just top this off with a pretty image of a garden. All right. So here we go. We're going to go first over to Spark. All right, an illustration of a colorful garden with a variety of brightly colored spring flowers. Include butterflies, include hummingbirds flying around. Now I'll tell you why I phrased it that way here in a minute. Let's go see what it's created for us. All right, so I don't necessarily see butterflies and hummingbirds flying around. Oh, there maybe is supposed to be a butterfly. But it's pretty flowers. You could get away with this image just because it looks like a pretty garden of flowers. Not so much this one. This one, the reason I put in include butterflies and then a separate statement of the include hummingbirds is because oftentimes when you put, let's say, for instance, include hummingbirds and butterflies, you end up with a mashup so that you end up with butterbirds and hummingflies, or something like that. So that doesn't always work really well. So that's definitely a no-go. Let's go see what Firefly wants to give us here. All right, well, this is more hopeful. Those are definitely butterflies. Not sure what these are, but that happens. So again, that's where editing comes in. Canva's got a pretty cool remover program that you could use. This one could be usable. You just take it into Canva and work with it a little bit. I'll do a video showing you that here real soon. Let's look at the next one. We're having the War of the Butterfly Hummingbird something. Looks like they're both unicorns as well. And interesting having all right, so there's that. Like the flowers. Little problems there again. Can work with that. This one's not bad. That's actually would be what I would call my favorite image of that group. Let's go see what Midjourney wants to do with this one. So let's see. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm liking these. They're not done yet, are they? No, it wasn't done. All right, there we go. All right, here we've got, that looks a little bit like a butterbird or a humming fly. But again, we could fix that. That one's pretty. Um, so I want to show you just for jollies. So that hummingbird is not too bad. The pictures are great. The butterflies are pretty much fine. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a bonus thing today. It was not my intention, but I happened to, oh, wait, we didn't see all of them, did we? Or did we? That one's not bad either, but this one I think has the most is a good one for us to show for me to show you something. What we're going to do is we're going to upscale number 3. And then we're going to just see what we can do to fix that hummingbird. That's not what I meant to do. Vary by region. And we're going to go up here and we're going to highlight the hummingbird that we're not fond of. And just go down here into the prompt and say, improve the look of the highlighted hummingbird. And then just hit enter. It's going to regenerate the image. It's going to do something to the hummingbird. We don't know what yet. We'll find out soon. And we'll basically work on fixing our image for us. There are a lot of ways within Midjourney that you can change your image, you can improve your image, you can modify it. And then, of course, you can always start over. And if you decide to start over, you're not going to lose your original image. It's still there in the system. So you can't lose by trying for perfection or trying to get it better. There are some times, you just have to, it's art. No art is perfect. And every artist will tell you that. Any artist will. So here we go. We actually have a better looking hummingbird. We have an image now that I would easily take over to, well, that one kind of sucks, but those two aren't what I would call good, but maybe, I don't know, I would probably work on that hummingbird a little bit more, but you can see it's way better than it was in the first place. And it doesn't hurt me to have to just do it again and just make those little changes. It's something that is doable. And it gives you some control over your artwork. So with that, I am going to stop sharing my screen, say goodbye for now. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. I'll be back with more comparisons. Let me know any questions that you have. Feel free. I really want to help you to be able to finally make the art that you have that's in your mind. Let's make it real so that it can be used in your life. So appreciate it. Again, I'm Terry with Beautiful Creative You. Thanks for stopping by.